Hi guys, so I'm here with Ingrid, Miss Glamorazzi, and we are going to be doing a Halloween tag, and we already did the first half on her channel. So if you want to go check that out, it's on her channel. And it'll be linked down below and at the end of this video. Okay, so let's begin.
Favorite Halloween candy?
I really like Snickers, that's always a favorite, but I'm a huge fan of like the sour and like fruitier kind of candies just because I feel like everyone does chocolate, so it's kind of like a different thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about trick-or-treating, by the way. Like
Butterfingers, because Butterfingers are my favorite.
Butterfingers.
So I really like getting Butterfingers, like whenever I get them in my, I'm acting like I still go trick-or-treating. So whenever I would get them.
Yeah, trick-or-treating.
Whenever I would get them in my little trick-or-treating pumpkin.
You use a pumpkin? I use a pillowcase. I was a poor kid.
I would use a pillowcase too
Oh really?
sometimes.
I think everyone does that.
Yeah. It's like trick-or-treating rite of passage.
Yeah.
Like using a pillowcase.
Actually, one time, it was like towards the end of our like trick-or-treating trip, we went to like these houses and we like emptied our pillowcases, our sleeping bags. We brought sleeping bags just to have more. And we're like, oh, we just started. And like the people would be like, oh my gosh, like here, take more. Like you need to catch up with all the other kids.
Oh my gosh, you're like
right.
suckers.
Yeah.
Did your parents ever freak out about like the candy being poisoned?
Oh my, no. You and you're like
Paranoid
family.
Yeah, it's kind of like rubbed off on me too. Like Joey has labeled me like the paranoid
She
friend.
is.
But like my family and like my neighbors, whenever, because I would go trick-or-treating with my neighbors, like all the moms would make us dump out our candy and they would all like inspect and examine our candies to make sure it wasn't like tampered with.
I was always afraid of there being a needle inside like candy.
People are crazy. Scary. Anyways, back to the questions.
Yeah.
Do you decorate your house?
No. I mean, when I was younger, I guess my family did, but it wasn't anything too crazy. I used to actually cut out pumpkins, like out of paper and witches, and I used to like hang them on the stairs.
Aww.
But that was when I was little and I actually had time to do that stuff.
I know. Yeah, my mom used to go like all out for like Halloween and Christmas decorating the house. So on Halloween we would have like the coolest house on the street. She would go out and buy all of these things that would make sounds, and just like our house looked like a haunted house in the front.
I always wanted one of those houses.
Jack-o'-lanterns, and I would like carve pumpkins and
we should carve pumpkins.
Oh my god, yes!
We have to.
Yes, that'd be so much fun.
We'll make a video.
You can make a Totoro one.
Oh, I'm gonna make a Totoro one. I'm gonna make it. And you can make a Pandy B one. Oh, I have to introduce you guys. This is Sharky B. This is a pillow pet. Ingrid got me it, and yeah, I love it. He's just a little.
And he's still really soft.
He is.
He's so big.
He is. Although it doesn't make a difference when you actually like close.
I know,
him.
he still looks.
He's like just a little bit.
He's just bursting out of a little Velcro strap. Okay, so least favorite costume.
Okay, so this is like, I'm like embarrassed like thinking back of it. It's not embarrassing like talking about it, I guess, but I was like a wizard in like 6th grade and I had this like bright blue like like cloak and this stupid hat, and I was in 6th grade
like
and
you were coming out of Fantasia.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it was so stupid. And I went to like a Halloween party and yeah, I think I ended up taking it off because I was embarrassed. What about you?
In kindergarten, my mom actually made me dress up as like a little Hawaiian girl because I never wanted to be anything girly when I was...
I can totally see you like being that.
Yeah, my mom made me be a little Hawaiian girl because she wanted me to be girly, and I just like did not like being girly when I was younger. And so it had like a little lei, and it kind of like exposed a little bit of my stomach, and I hated.
Ooh, risky.
Risque in kindergarten.
Wow.
So it like it exposed like that much of my stomach, and it had like a like, I don't know, a little skirt that went, I think it went below my knees actually, and I hated it so much because number one, it was itchy, so I was like, oh my god, this is so uncomfortable. Number two, it was really girly, so I didn't like it. And number three, it exposed my stomach. So the entire day at school, I was just like, oh my god, I'm exposing skin.
Oh, you got to wear it at school?
Yeah, because my school would let us dress up, and they would have like a little parade.
Oh, in kindergarten. Okay, yeah. I dressed up in kindergarten too.
Yeah.
But anything past that, I didn't.
Even up to high school, they would let us dress up for Halloween, yeah.
Can you guys dress up at your school?
I thought everybody could.
No,
Really?
I think like the closest is like Christmas. You can wear a Santa Claus hat. But...
Oh my gosh, yeah, they, like all of my schools all the way up to high school, like they would let people dress up for Halloween. It was really fun.
I'm jealous.
Anyways, we are rambling up a storm. Next question, have you ever repeated a costume and what was it?
Okay, so I think it was like preschool, all before like preschool up until like kindergarten. I was like a pumpkin every year. I think most kids are.
Pumpkin! I think that's so cute.
But I really didn't have a choice in that. So one that I did have a choice in is I was always like a vampire for like 5 years in a row. And it's all because this one woman was like, she saw that I had the teeth in, so she gave me this big pack of Bubblicious gum, and she's like, since you have vampire teeth, you get to have this big pack of gum. And I was like, ooh, I'm getting this every year now. It was like the best candy ever. So yeah.
That's so funny.
I was like, ooh.
Okay, mine was my favorite Halloween costume, the little Native American girl. I think I actually showed a picture of me wearing it in the video that I did with my mom. It was just a little Native American girl costume, and I loved it because I got to wear these white boots with it, and I loved them so much. They were like little cowgirl boots. And
Cowgirl boots?
Yeah.
Aren't you Native American though? Oh, cowboy.
Because it was kind of,
yeah,
it was like
okay,
a Western like theme. So I just loved wearing the boots because they would make like a little clicking noise when I walked. And so I like forced myself into those shoes for like 3 years, even though they started to get really small. I was like, nope, I want to be this every year. Okay, next, do you believe in ghosts?
I don't really know.
Yeah, me neither. That's my answer. Like I honestly don't know because I don't want to say I would rule it out completely, but I can't say that I completely believe in them because I haven't seen one.
When I was younger, I had like a lot of like paranormal stuff happen at my house. But I don't know if it was just like me and my like imagination, because like a lot of like nights I would wake up and I'd sleepwalk like every single night down to my parents' room, and I'd have like these crazy like dreams. So I don't know. I've heard stories from like my mom about stuff, so I guess until like I experience it like as an adult or something, then I can like say what I think.
Yeah, so you're kind of just like in neutral territory.
Right, neutral.
Yeah, I'm Switzerland also.
Oh, okay.
And last but not least, scariest Halloween experience.
Okay, so there I was just minding my own business, and then this guy comes out and like starts chasing me with a knife, and he stabbed me and killed me.
Oh yeah, and then and this is the ghost of Joey.
Right.
So I guess we believe in ghosts.
I do believe in ghosts. No, scariest Halloween. I haven't really had any scary Halloween things. Although I did see a girl like all by herself in like this white dress, and she was like floating down the street, but
that's normal.
Yeah, it was normal. So that was probably the scariest.
Mine was when I was a little kid and I went trick-or-treating with the kids at my daycare, and some of the parents went along too, and we went to this one house and they had a pot full of candy, like a little cauldron, and there was a hand inside of the cauldron and it moved. So it was, I don't even know how it did this, but it looked real. It looked like a real hand coming out of the cauldron, and it just terrified me. What? Is it from the Addams Family, like, thing?
Oh yeah, the hand that's like...
That's what it looked like, and that freaked me out in the Addams Family. So that's why when I saw that, I was just like, oh my gosh, my worst nightmare coming true.
That reminds me of like those bowls that like are just left out, and they're like, oh, please take one. But
you're like,
I would never do that.
No.
You are a good girl. I feel like you're, oh, actually I'll take half, and just in case someone else.
I know, I'll save it for everybody else, so I'm only gonna take half. A lot of the teenagers wouldn't even dress up. They would just come around.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Like if you don't dress up, or like, ow! Oh my like,
there's a ghost in here. It's possessing us. It's like, here's the sign that ghosts are real.
my arm like locked up from like leaning on it. We're such old people.
Okay, so that's the end of this video.
You can check out the other half on my channel.
So make sure you go to this at the end and leave a comment down below letting me know if you're excited for Halloween and what you're gonna be this year.
And we tag all of you to do this tag, so do
Yes.
it, pass it along, and we'll see you later.
So bye!
Come, little children, I'll take you away into my garden of enchantment.
Okay.
Again, that was not auto-tuned.
Although it should have been.